Hello everybody, BrioS here, and for you guys today I have the latest legendary mech from PGI, and as you could see is based on this classic mech, the 60-ton clan Omnimech, the Mad Dog. The name of this legendary is called the Sigma, and it brings to the game a few new things. Firstly, it brings to the game a jumping Mad Dog, the Sigma being the first Mad Dog that jumps because it has 2 jump jets per side torso. And yes, being an Omnimech, you could transfer these side torso Omnipods to other Mad Dog variants, allowing them to jump. But do take note, due to a bug in the game or rather a misconfiguration, if you choose to transfer the Sigma side torso Omnipods to other Mad Dog variants, yes, they'll be able to jump, but there is excessive screen shake. And due to the busyness and the lack of manpower in terms of the devs, this will probably be fixed on only about 2 months' time. But the Sigma runs perfectly fine. And it also has a very nice quirk which I'll talk about later. So let's take a look at the Sigma in Mech Lab. So as you could see, I'm running a set of 8 quirk build. That means I am not swapping out any of the Sigma Omnipods using the original Omnipods, and that means I only have 2 energy hard points, 1 per side torso, making this a kinda underarmed build. And I'm opting for 2 large pulse lasers. A lot of people run 2 heavy large lasers, which is just as good, maybe even better, but I like the additional range of the large pulses and the nice ASMR sounds of the whoop whoops of the large pulses. T-Core Mark II gives them additional range, and with 21 double heat sinks, heat is not really a problem unless you are jumping around quite a lot. I even have a light active probe in the right arm, and that gives me targeting time boost, allowing me to see the paper doll faster so I can focus down cord components. Do take note, I put my heat sinks in the right arm with the active probe, fully armored, and my left arm I can afford to lose, so the left side is the shield side. What makes this mech interesting and okay playable with the 2 energy hard points is this massive quirk here. It actually has a large laser family duration quirk of minus 83%. Most common, you'll see people running heavy large lasers because of this. I like large pulses, which is also pretty common, but not as common as heavy large lasers, and you see a very rare ER large laser build, which I think is a bit pathetic if you ask me. And talking about pathetic, I honestly feel the Sigma is underarmed, so it might get a buff in the future. In fact, I'll suggest to Quadrant to give it a cooldown quirk to increase the damage output of this mech, because the damage output is rather underwhelming, but it's really fun actually. Of course, it gets other quirks, to be precise. It gets a lot of armor quirks here, but with the bad hitboxes of the Mad Dog, the armor quirks more or less compensate barely. And in fact, there is another issue. So if you look at the screen here, you'll find that, yeah, with the release of the Mad Dog Sigma and the massive duration reduction, they found, as in devs and Quadrant, found a really nice, really interesting, I wouldn't call it nice, interaction between the server tick rate and heat generated. So in short, with the duration quirks coming in to reduce the duration further, you generate additional heat because the server is tricked due to the desync between server tick rate and the heat generated. In short, something like that. I'm not really a technical person, but as you can see from the screen, if you choose to have 4 duration nodes with dual large pulse lasers, you're going to generate, I think, 43% more heat. That's a lot more. So I'm going to opt for 3 duration nodes for additional 5% heat only. When I talk about additional, that means excessive, above and beyond what you expect. So this build can run pretty hot. Most people don't know that. So anyway, talking about it, let's take a look at the skills. So as I mentioned, I'm only choosing 3 laser duration nodes for additional 7.5%, bringing the cooldown, or rather the duration reduction, to about 90%, generating only additional 5% heat, which is bearable as you will see in the gameplay. Most people will just run 4 because they don't know about the additional heat being generated. So yeah, this might be new to some of you. And a quick run through, I'm going for max cooldown, max range, max heat gen, so I can fire 9.6% faster, generate 8.4% less heat, and have 15% more range. That's why I chose large pulse lasers, so trying to get more range here. I like range. Also, in terms of defense, getting all the skeletal density and all the armor hardening, that will help you a bit, but with bad hitboxes, don't push it. 18% more armor and 33% more structure. In terms of mobility, I've gotten 7 nodes into Hard Brake that allows me to peek and reverse, that's why Hard Brake helps, into cover quickly or to slow down. So Hard Brake is really useful if you're into peeking. Operations, 5 nodes for Cool Run, to give me 10% additional heat dissipation. With 21 double heat sinks, I should be getting heat containment, but this mech isn't that hot, so I don't need it yet. If you really want the heat containment, you go get it. You could sacrifice Heartbreak. Moving on to sensors. 2 nodes of seismic for the blips on your minimap where the enemy is near. Really useful. Radar deprivation. Just 1 node for the audio and visual blip when the enemy targets you or rather lost its lock. Advanced zoom is nice, especially when you are old and your eyes need help. And 1 additional SP in the auxiliary slot for 1 extra consumable. And that's it. So that's the latest legendary, the Sigma. In short, it's fun. It's really fun. With the practically pinpoint lasers or the side torsos, you can really just shoot components off quickly, and the kill slide is pretty fast. So that's its advantage. But it's honestly a bit underpowered for now. So with that being said, let's get on to the gameplay and I'll show you the Sigma in some action. Let's go! And for the first showcase match, it's a match on Plexus. Game mode is Domination, and in this particular match, I'm in Alpha Lance because I was dropping together with Starwolfe, who was streaming, Lady Wolf and Zoneron for a nice 4-man team. I'm going to approach along the left side, Echo 8 side, and try to pick some targets because from Echo 8, you can fire along 8 line where the enemy normally forms up and cover the hill around Golf Line area.
New target acquired.
One thing good about jump jets, allows you to peek,
5%.
spot the enemy a bit.
0%. New target acquired.
So as you could see, the large pulse lasers fire really fast,
Acquired.
practically like a ballistic. That's the strength, but the DPS is so low. So at the moment I'm gonna get pushed by a whole bunch because the Marauder saw me. 1 warlord there, big trouble here. Fall back jump and twist.
Acquired.
Interesting, only 2 LB 20s.
New target acquired. Artillery strike. Artillery strike activated.
So as I face to my right, I can reverse shoot them and move forward into cover. The strength of this Sigma is actually able to pick off components because the enemy is not able to twist the damage away. Team is, as usual, rather passive.
Fight on the left, guys.
Instead of fighting on the left, they're fighting behind the cover in Fox 7.
New target acquired.
So the Atlas right torso is open.
New target acquired.
Because this mate doesn't have a lot of DPS, gotta be really careful.
New target acquired.
Bit of friendly fire there. Yes. He reversed.
New target.
There was a heavy mech behind me.
Fuel at 0%.
Probably zoomed out.
New target acquired.
This team is really passive. If you look at the right side of the screen, they're just standing around. I really want the right torso of the Warlord, and you can have it with that nice short duration.
New target
At this point, I'm really
acquired.
hoping the friendly team will move up to the right, but seem to have stalled. They're still in Fox 7.
New target acquired.
So many targets, but so little firepower.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Warning.
So games like this show, a cooldown quirk would really help.
Fight by Echo Line, guys.
Incoming missile.
The assaults are Fox 8.
New target
We've already lost 2.
acquired.
Always check the paper doll on the top right, enemy paper doll. The blackjack is open CT. So I see a blackjack, I'm gonna shoot it next. There it is, hotel.
Target
Left side
destroyed.
guys, Echo 7.
New target acquired.
Golf med doll also.
Warning incoming vessel. Target destroyed.
Yep.
Warning incoming missile.
You can actually shoot through
Target
the scaffolding
acquired.
of those balls. A
New
gas
target
station.
Acquired.
Well, it's not a gas station, but you get what I mean.
New target.
Just one more
acquired.
mech with me, you could do a lot of damage here. But I'm drawing a lot of aggro.
New target acquired.
With the team still in Fox 7, I'm just the one drawing all the aggro. Like Foxtrot's just Overwatch waiting for me.
New target acquired.
Pretty standard Mech Mark II. 2 Gauss, 2 heavy large 3R mediums. It's a good build by the way.
Destroyed. New target
See, the Warlord is able to go all the way there. CT open. It's 4-8 already. At this point I looked up and it's like, wow, the whole team died. Sat at Fox 7 and just waited to die. I want to get a Warlord though. Oh, I did. Moral victory. 2 kills. But I'm caught. Enemies pushing me. No, 1 large pulse left. This is where I die. Goodbye, Crowell. I knew thee well. And that's it. Killed by a strike. Was it a strike? Yeah, it was a strike. And a heavy large laser. So that's it, 610. And this is where we crumble and go down, right? This team just wants to stay behind the hill and die. Yep. So passive teams are actually a bit worse than NASCAR teams. But I guess I did some damage. If the enemy... Well, if the friendly team pushed forward, could have won. But it is what it is. So the low DPS, I think 870 is pretty decent damage and a match score of 481. So let's move on to the next match. And in the next match, we get Mining Collective. Yet again, dropping together with Starwolfe, Lady Wolf and Zoneron. And good thing about this map is that it has a lot of verticality and I have jump jets. So with that, I'm going to move along Fox line, targeting Fox for Echo 4 and use my jump jets to go to high ground because, you know, just in Star Wars, high ground's pretty good. Friendly team has gone a bit too far to the right. So normally I go to Echo 4. I normally go to Tits and Echo 4, but this spot in Echo 5 will do. Staying together with my Lance. If the friendly team pivots to our left side, then I can be even more aggressive. So always be aware where your friendly team is. Yeah, the stalker had Lerms. Somehow is able to hit me. One light trying to flank us. Mech shot flee. More Lerms. So you can see with jump jets, you have a lot of options in the game. Instead of going left, I'm going to along the Echo line. Because team decided to go right. Oh, one Thanatos there. Outside optimal, but I still do some damage. This is why I like the large pulses. I still do pretty decent damage at this range. Lots of blips on seismic. Always check your minimap. The friendly light is harassing the Thanatos really well. That Jenna. I dropped the strike below me by the way. So slowly shooting this Thanatos. I don't think I can get the kill. Nah. Ermac in the Jenna gets it. There are a lot of enemies below me. Look at the minimap. They're all here. We are 1 up down. So you see the strength of high ground on mining. Once the friendly team draws aggro, we can pump in some damage. Zoneron gets that ultraviolet. Drunken Pilot just YOLOing straight through. Straight into a 1v6 situation. Pretty common in MWO. Oh, he disconnected. They just suicide into the enemy team. Fox line. So if you see me in game, I do complain a lot about people suiciding into the enemy lines. That's what it looks like. The Annihilator chose a 1v8 situation in fact. And just dying. Oh, Cafe and the Sigma. Cafe is a good player. Gotta be really careful. He's falling back though. We have a slight advantage, all rating Fox 5. Be careful. But they are playing defensive, which is strong. A bit of Lerms coming in, but it's fine. Hello, Lerm Stalker. Lerm 80 with Artemis. Let's kill him. Lerm bros don't deserve my sympathy. Can I get the kill? Slowly stabbing him.
New target acquired.
No, he ran away. A war imp? Left torso is open, but a 7-3. We have them surrounded. Oh, Cafe goes down. That pulse taking off his torso really nicely. I really want this stalker. You can't shoot through that area.
New target acquired.
Helps to know the map. Maybe I'll just get a timber.
Target destroyed.
No. That's it. I had a good position all game, but just couldn't capitalize on it because did not have much DPS. Either way, a good performance by this team, really aggressive and enveloping the enemy. 2 kills, 627 damage, 465 match score. Not too shabby. So that's it, ladies and gents, for this video on the dual large pulse laser legendary mech D Sigma. Kinda unique, kinda fun, but honestly needs a bit of help in terms of damage, so it'll probably get a buff. I hope so anyway. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. So till next time guys, hop around with the Mad Dog and I'll see you around. Bye.